So Jamie Whincip, in the meantime, is looking for an 11th race win of the season. More points, more great news for him in the championship. And it's been a very polished drive, this by him. He rides the curbs now, coming out of turn 8, down towards the last double apex right on the lap here at Bahrain. Well, he's been able to build up a gap of 8.9 seconds over Craig Lowndes. His teammate Lee Holdsworth is hanging on to a place in the top 3 in race 1 of the weekend. Jamie Whincip accelerates then for Team Vodaphone, for Ford, out of the last corner, accelerates now, up towards the line. Jamie Whincip blasts past the pit lane now. The checkered flag is waved. Jamie Whincip wins race 1 here in Bahrain.
Oh, this thing was awesome. Awesome. So proud to be part of Team Vodaphone right now.
You heard him say it, he is a very proud man. Pole position and the race win, the fastest lap to the Team Vodaphone cars as well. And Craig Lowndes comes across the line for second. Lee Holdsworth does take third, Russell Ingall fourth, James Courtney fifth. Good recovery after poor qualifying, and sixth goes the way of Stephen Johnson. P14 in the end for Garth Tander. Well, could have been worse, but it could have been a whole lot better. Good news for him, though, he's going to be ahead of Mark Winterbottom, who is yet to come across the line. We'll run through the order in a few moments. See the way that Tander was a lot nearer to McConville by the end of the last lap, but not near enough. We've had the top 19 come across the line. Still no Mark Winterbottom. Todd Kelly, 20th at the start of the last lap. Here now is Frosty. Contact with Tander, turned the Holden around, a drive-through penalty served by Mark Winterbottom, and that means that he takes 21st place and 28 points against the 100 of Jamie Whincip, who has driven very, very well indeed. He wins in the end by 10.4 seconds from Craig Lowndes. Team Vodaphone celebrates a 1-2. Lee Holdsworth then finishing third ahead of Russell Ingall. Courtney, Johnson, Van Gisbergen, Stephen Richards, Rick Kelly, Greg Murphy round out the top 10. Well, a lot of teams with work to do overnight, a lot of talking points post-race, and one of them has got to be the way with which Jamie Whincip has dominated race 1 in the Gulf Air Desert 400 in Bahrain. Craig Lowndes behind him. There's confirmation of the way the top 10 came across the line. Greg Murphy squeezing into the top 10 at the start of that last lap of the race. Paul Morris, in the end, drops to 11th ahead of Paul Dumbrell. Garth Tander recovering for 14th place. And Todd Kelly, having been running third at one stage, given that drive-through for overtaking the safety car, he falls to 20th. But he stays ahead of Mark Winterbottom. And in his first V8 race, Fahad Al-Morsalam finishes in 23rd. Will Davison, a retirement, fumes in the cockpit. Jason Richards, a retirement with damage. The same for Mark Scaife, the same for Andrew Jones. And Michael Patrizzi in the wars as well, with quite a bit of frontal damage to his car, having been involved in quite a few skirmishes down at turn 1. So a really exciting start to the weekend here in Bahrain, and whilst a few teams will be far from happy, there's one that can celebrate straight away. That's Team Vodaphone.
You're off, mate. Fucking awesome.
In any language, it was awesome, wasn't it, from Jamie Whincip?
Yeah, you're all good, man.
And he's about to clamber out of the car. But that's a mighty impressive drive by Jamie. An 11th race win of the year, and a winning gap at the end of 10.4630 seconds. Craig Lowndes, after his mechanical maladies, late race, finishing second, and then Lee Holdsworth finishing in third place. And that's pretty good too, don't forget, he was 14th on the grid, so it's been a great recovery for Lee Holdsworth. Yes, I know the safety car helped him, and penalties and dramas for other drivers did as well, but he kept out of trouble, and he ends up in the top 3. Well, there's Jamie Whincip. We'll try and hear from him in a few moments, but he's very busy celebrating with the team at present, as you can see. And Lee Holdsworth, I'm sure, will be absolutely over the moon for a third-place finish. Well, Neil Crompton, great racing, and an awful lot to discuss, not just up here, but in the race control building and in the paddock for the rest of the evening, I suspect.
Yeah, this one will be debated for a little while for sure, but not uncommon for there to be politics in the motor racing paddock, but no mistaking the performance of both the Team Vodaphone cars today, and a great recovery also for Lee Holdsworth.
Well, Jamie Whincip and Craig Lowndes, congratulations, boys. A 1-2 finish. Well done.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. Hey, what a great day for Team Vodaphone. We qualified really well, but certainly didn't expect that pace in the race. The cars were both rockets, and Yeah, they're both just a delight to drive.
You said you're very proud to be part of Team Vodafone at the moment. How much better can things get for you guys? Lowndes, you're on fire.
Well, yeah, but the one thing that, besides number one on the side of the car, is we haven't had a 1-2 finish on a podium. So that'd be really nice to top it off this weekend. And as Jamie said, the guys have done a fantastic job compared to last year, where we struggled to get into the 10, to this year, where we got great pace.
Well, you've really done everything up to set up that 1-2 podium, but for your championship, Jamie, as well, you've done marvellous things today.
Yeah, from Mark was on the radio giving me full updates, and apparently Mark and Garth both had incidents. So, hey, we're just going out there doing the best we can, and today that was the ultimate 1-2.
Lowndesy, can you roll it on? Can we go 1-2 on the podium?
Yeah, I just got to get a better start. Garth got a tremendous start that race, and Jamie got away, and Garth sort of split us. So I just got to get off the line a little better than I did this afternoon for tomorrow. So we can do that. We've definitely got the pace.
Jamie, coming across the line, you gave the car a huge rap. Has it ever been better?
Not compared to the rest of the field, no way. It is very much a car-related track, if there is one. And this thing was on rails. It was anyone could have been driving this thing today, unfortunately.
Jamie, Craig, enjoy the moment. Well done.
Thank you. Cheers.